The recession has hit NASCAR in ways that changed what fans see on the track. But the four dominant teams that controlled the chase last year are still as powerful as ever. However, several of the mid-sized teams, which spent $12 to $20 million a year, are gone. Less than a decade ago, teams like Bill Davis Racing were near the top of the sport, and their longtime employees, like Tommy Baldwin, can only remember.
Checkered flag is up, and Ward Burton is going to win the 44th Daytona 500. Bill Davis Racing and Ward Burton have just won the Great American Race.
You know, Bill and Gail, they poured their heart and soul over 20 years in that business, and I felt dedicated to them to try to keep it going. But after the team closed down and they let everybody go, just sat down for a while and got all my thoughts together and take a look at some things, take a look at the economy, take a look at the people that were available to come and work for us, take a look at the equipment, everything that was up for sale. We just felt that the timing was right.
But getting all the parts and pieces of a race team at discount prices wasn't the only rationale to start a new business venture.
There's three reasons why I went ahead and did this. One was the economy. Two was the no testing policy. That saves millions of dollars, and it kind of puts the teams in a closer range as far as the competition side goes. Three was the car tomorrow. I mean, NASCAR has done a great job on not allowing any rule changes. Over the years, we've had to hire an extra 10, 15 guys just because of rule changes during the winter. We've had to cut cars up every winter. Now, people are racing the same cars they had 2 years ago, and there hasn't been any tempo changes and major things that have been changed on these cars. So those are the three major things that we sat back and we went over and we thought about and gave us the reasons to be here today.
Only 30 days before the Daytona 500, Tommy Baldwin Racing was formed. They had made it there and just had to show that they belonged.
Now Riggs is up to fifth. He's in a transfer spot. Joe Nemechek, the 87, is 4 spots behind him. There he is on the high side in blue, trying to get close enough to make the 500.
A lot on the line that day to get in the race, and a lot of promises, a lot of letters written, and a lot of notes on tables waiting to get paid.
Who's going to make the show? Gordon wins it, and Riggs is in for Tommy Baldwin's startup team that came down here unsponsored. Scott Riggs is in the Daytona 500.
Yes!
It was a big boost for our company. I think it gave us the recognition that we needed to pursue other opportunities for the future of Tommy Baldwin Racing.
Tommy Baldwin Racing isn't the only new team that spawned this offseason. Not since the days of Alan Kulwicki have we seen so many Davids versus Goliath.
Let's face it, I mean, big companies don't have $15 to $20 million to spend anymore. If they have 8 to 10, they can do the same thing that they were doing the last 2 or 3 years. So we're out there, we're capable of doing it. Our overhead is low. We're not robbing Peter to pay Paul.
I think in another 2 or 3 years down the road with this car tomorrow and the way it's progressed and the way it's going to get scienced out, I think the little guy will have a chance again.
And if you ask most fans, I think they will agree that you got to give the little guy a chance in this sport, that it can't go by way of the super teams and some other racing series that have had that happen before.